Hello, welcome to my video today. Today I'm going to show you how I wrote this as a little piece of work, and it's an amen. It's one of those songs you sing at the end of the service of a church service in an Anglican church. It can be used in any occasion that requires an amen at the end of the service. So this one, I wrote it in 2013, and I was intending to use it for one of our festivals, our concerts, our choir concerts, and although I wasn't able to use it again because we had a little time constraint. But today I'm trying to show you how I did it. So this, what you're seeing right now, the open score of the vocal parts. Okay, so the technique I used largely in this piece is actually counterpoint. I didn't try to use homophony or just chords, but here I try to paint each voice and make each voice sound unique and separate, and at the same time when they sound together they sound very terrific. Okay, now it's not that you will not see some signs of chords like this one here. This one here is a full chord, and but the chord goes with a suspension. This suspension here, which resolved here. Okay, so this chord is a dominant chord, then with the tonic suspended on the top, which later resolved right here like I showed it before. And I was actually progressing to the subdominant, which is this chord, and which also has its own suspension and resolution. So like I said, this one was the suspension and this is the resolution. And most times, they go with preparation, so we can say this is the preparation and that's the suspension, that's the resolution. Now another preparation here, a suspension and a resolution. So actually I was trying to help the ear to have something to think about, and even in this particular one I also did another preparation, suspension and resolution here. So you can see that this was in conflict with this. Okay, this E is actually a seventh to this, or a second to this, so it has to avoid it into a third by resolving downwards. Then this is a tenor part, so this tenor part has to avoid the alto part, which is the E conflicting with the D, so we progressed to the next chord. You can see some passing notes, but right now I want us to focus on the flavor I try to use, which is the suspensions. Now if you go downwards, let's go downwards a little bit to the short score here. Now this was actually a reduction. It's actually a reduction of what you've seen up there. So this you can now see clearly the preparation, the suspension, and the resolution. And here you can see clearly it goes from there to this suspension and resolution. And you know, with short score you tend to see it properly, see it very, very clearly. And just like here too, this is suspension and this is a resolution. I can see that this forms the preparation, just to bring it down to the resolution. Okay, so let's go almost to the concluding part of it. I think this piece is just 8 bars long, and it's actually a slow piece. It's a slow piece. So right here we'll have we were going from okay, here we'll have another preparation, suspension, resolution. Now this resolution formed another preparation with the suspension and the resolution. Okay, so now we were actually progressing to the dominant chord. This is a dominant chord, a chord 5. We should end on chord 1. So we try to bring in the suspension that came from the tonic here. We try to retain the tonic into the dominant like this, then suspended it, then resolved it, then we ended on the tonic again. Okay, now most times when I compose in Counterpoint, I don't like to think about the chords. I like to think about the melodies first, then I try to bring in the chords in order to make it more logical. When you make it logical, it sounds more convincing. I try to adjust the chords to match what the melodies are doing. Then I just try to adjust some parts to match what the melodies are doing. But basically what I want to show you here, in slow pieces, if you use suspensions like this, the one here, you tend to evoke some kind of conflict and resolution in the mind of the listeners. So it helps you to convince or help your listeners to enjoy the piece. You give them something to hold on to and something to feel when they are listening to the piece. Okay, so right now I just have to end it here. I think this tutorial is getting too long, and I think this is just one of those I'm going to do. I'll try to play this little piece. I think it's already uploaded on my YouTube page, so try to subscribe. You can listen to it on the YouTube page, but I'll still play it at the end of this so that you'll be able to feel the piece. Okay, so we'll have to stop here. Thank you.